Says the other account is disconnected. You're still showing on on the app. Oh, I think Bren's thing's fixed. He's been trying to. It's been showing he's on Xbox app, but now he's on the game. Trying to see if I can hear him. Uh, sh- yeah, stream is going. They're running qualifying. They did not get us an invite, so not watching that. Well, I guess while Bren is having his technical issues, me and you can go ahead and get started. It has been a few minutes letting people hop in. So yeah, I'll let you get yours started too.
Mhm. Ready?
Nope. Was that you?
What?
Oh, I thought that was Bren.
No, no.
Okay, just gotta find our points. Actually, real quick before we get to our points, I know I can't go in to see it, but we have a few guys trying to race in for the race tonight. About 4 people. Uh, Dab, Cobra, Dream, and Tata Head are trying to race their way into Kentucky tonight. So I'm not able to see which one of them is uh, up to get it right now, as they are still rolling qualifying. But we will see who gets it after. Here we go. The point sheet after last week. As Brent is like bouncing in and out of the party. Looking at our top 5, currently separated by 11 points, being led by Spartan over Dusty Stud at 2 points. Romeo sits at 5 out, Cowboys at 9 out, and then Impact was the 11 out. Didi sits at 12 behind in 6th, Iron Man 7th at 14 out, B13 18 out at 8th. Savage sits 19th with Sterlo, 19 points out with Sterlo at 9th and 10th. Proto 11th at 26 back. Irish at 27. He is not racing tonight, so that will also fall. Lost at 33 along with Sean for 13th and 14th. And then tied for the cut line, we have the both cones lined and then serving on the line. Squid 1 point under, then GS 2 points under, and Solvable 4 points under.
Sorry.
Also, with Rowdy winning last week, he was actually 42 points under the line, but he is advanced. So
Yeah.
welcome back, Bren. So if you want to go ahead and get in the game and loaded for your stream, I know you want to.
Yep. Yeah, but Rowdy winning last week after he didn't have a really strong start to his season, but him winning last week is gonna take a lot of pressure off his back, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
I mean, to win in your third, I think that's his third start. No, that's
I
like
want to
his
say
fifth.
he had a
he had a
few
few
in
last season.
previous season. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I messed up his name. I remember it was last season where I messed up his name and called him Crowdy instead of Rowdy. RC Rowdy. I know your name, buddy. You're a
That
race
will
winner.
not die.
It won't die. But at the same time, I want it to die just so like people can forget it. Especially if he can forget it, you know? Nah, I'm joking. It's funny. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt by it. We're just playing jokes, man. But he is a race winner, and now he's locked into the playoffs. What do you expect tonight? It's Kentucky. Have you gone over the fuel yet?
I actually have not. I've not been able to go in and get any race stats
Here,
for
I
here.
can review the info here really quickly. So with the 2020 Cup cars, obviously Stage 1 is 39 laps, Stage 2 is 37, and then Stage 3 is 52. Now with the fuel window, expect that to be around 20 to 21 laps. So Stage 1 should be only one stop. Again, if everyone plays their cards correctly. Stage 2 is definitely one stop. And then Stage 3 is the one that I'm looking at here with the pit stops. Expected 2 pit stops in the final stage, for sure. Now, the second stop is going to be very interesting to see what everyone does, but Stage 3 will definitely be the more active stage with pit stops.
Yeah, and hopefully we get down to green flag pit stops because those that know Kentucky, especially have with us not having to go here for a long while, especially even some of the drivers on other leagues. It's not a track that most people run, but I find it fun. But what other people don't find fun is turn 1 and 2. So I fully expect a pile up out of 2, if not going into 2, with that raised apron.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a really tricky spot. Getting on the apron, you could spin it very easily, but I think the key is
very easy to spin.
Yeah, it's very
also, I would
easily.
love to. It's also still very easy to save a car down there because it gives you plenty of time with it while we watching it tilt out. You just let off a little bit and straighten it out and keep on going. But I expect to see some people not being able to save it, especially if it's in a long line of cars and a lot of pressure around. So.
Yes. And also, this is one of the tracks where it's 2020, and we've seen a little bit of issues with pit road for 2020 cars. We saw at Daytona. I think did they have any issues at Atlanta? I don't think. Did they fix that? At Atlanta?
They actually on the one green flag pit stop we had people spinning it out, but that was because of the enter from 3 long pit road entry that Atlanta has. With the banking right there, everyone's spun it right there, so that's kind of...
Yes.
It probably would have happened in 22s anyway, with that weird banking transition, long pit road line. But I think here at Kentucky, I don't see people dying in the pit road. I definitely going to see a lot of speeding penalties because Kentucky, its pit line is really weird. It's hard to find. If you don't know where it is just off of practice, you're probably going to have a bad time getting into pit road throughout the night.
Gotcha. So pit road, getting entrance clean, and also don't speed because the line is very close. What's also the pit road speed? I think it might be 45.
I want to say it is 45. I
think it's 45. Yeah.
Which is weird because you wouldn't expect speeding on a 45 mile per hour pit road, but it's usually whenever it mostly happens.
Exactly.
Hell, you get more speeding penalties here at Kentucky than you do Dover, and that penalty is 35.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, also, this track, the weird, the child line just, like, on the front straightaway.
Hey, I'm going to say this before you mention it. If you're hitting the drain down there, why are you that low on the end of the tri-oval? Get away from there.
The drain?
Yeah, the hole down in the tri-oval towards the end of it. That is so far out of the racing line, you should not be anywhere near that.
Somebody's going to be hitting it. I guarantee we're going to have one car who hits it.
Someone's going to get aggressive and keep going or following down that inside, trying to get a run on somebody, and they're going to hit it and go in the air.
Oh, you
Honestly,
fly?
All it does is
you
not really fly. You kind of leave the ground a little bit, but if you don't control your car, you're going right. You're going right.
I gotcha. So, theoretically, we should have a flip tonight.
I expect a flip, but, from out of 2, from the normal wrecking place.
Yeah, out of 2 is very sketchy. Also, lap times for quali, I've gotten
They are looking
something.
like sevens.
Yes, that is pretty
Like
quick. I
mid, what is it, mid 30s?
mid to
I want to say,
high
yeah, mid
30s.
30s.
I would say, yeah. 30.7
That is going to be our like
full time.
majority fast times tonight is the mid 30s. You're not going to see a low 30 here tonight unless you have insane draft down the front stretches, front stretch and back stretch.
Exactly. It'll be fun to watch. We got 24. We got 3 people going in for the 78, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought it was 4 unless someone took over a sub.
I'm not sure.
So I mentioned
Okay,
them
it was
earlier.
4. It was 4. So Dream, Tata. I'm not. He. I don't want to.
Tata.
Tata.
Tata. Like taters, Tata.
Tater.
I was gonna call him Tater.
Tater.
Yeah, that works too.
Alright, Tater. Tater. Cobra, and then Dab Outlaw. I'll check who's in the VC. I know Tata. Tater is in there. Yoshi subbing. Dude, I'm gonna keep saying that, bro. It sounds more natural off the tongue. It rolls. Dream is in there. So I don't think Dab made it. So Dab is not qualifying for tonight's
Yeah,
event.
I see Dream up by the line on my in-car, so he's waiting.
Yeah, my in-car for
Just
tonight.
trying to see for their qualifying results to come through to see who made it in and to see our pole position.
Yep. 62 of Brandon
Qualifying
gone.
is done.
62 of Brandon gone. He was leading that car low key. Tell you did like a flip or something. I dig you. Why did you guys go silent?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the in-car. Just trying to see who. I'm just trying to wait for it to cycle through so I can see who's
I know.
there.
Oh man. Oh my god, my Twitch. Come on, you goddamn Twitch.
So yeah, to clarify, the pit road speed is 45. I can't confirm that. I was just in the test session.
Gotcha. Alright, so I'm gonna say we could do pre-race predictions for the winner tonight. I already have my
I'm
pick.
sticking with Sterlo because I said it in the chat on Wednesday.
I said
Yeah.
it. You said it. No, that was gonna be my damn pick, and then you said it. I'm like, I'm still going with him. I'm still with
That's
him.
fine.
Sterlo's my pick. Hendrick, who do you got? You got Sterlo as well.
All right. No, I was gonna say that, but I don't want to be I don't want to agree with y'all here on this one. I
Bandwagoner.
want to pick someone different. So let me take a look at the points and actually change my pick.
Change my pick.
Yeah, change my pick.
Keep in mind, Dusty's had a lot of top 3 finishes this
Dusty has been consistent.
All right, let's load in and see where we stand.
Sean for
I'll
Life
actually look at
was
qualifying.
Mets. Sean for Life was Mets pick, by the way. Just so everyone knows.
Yep. And Proxy, who is showing up tonight in another
Third.
gamer tag, he starts
Tater
third.
got 7th in qualifying, for what I'm saying.
On pole is gonna be
Ooh.
Sterlo.
Dream
Holy
19th, Sterlo got pole.
Where? Okay, you're on.
I think it was just Dream
Impact.
and Tater.
You're on Impact point of view, aren't you?
Alright.
Alright, so qualifying. Okay, qualifying for
You know what?
Sean.
I'm gonna go with the guy that's starting next to the 19.
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yep. I was just
Yep.
about to say Cowboys. The qualifying goat, as
Goat.
everyone calls him, he starts second with a 785. So Sterlo beat that time.
Yeah, that's insane. I can't even run a 31. I can't run under a 32nd.
And Sean is starting directly behind him.
And fourth.
Who did I say was third? Yeah, Sean's in
Um,
fourth. I don't know if we saw third.
Damn it. And
I want to say I said him, but I don't remember who it was.
I'm going to DD. He doesn't have
not
it.
sure.
have it. No, he doesn't.
Guys, go to Impact. He might have it. Alright. No, Impact, scroll down. Romeo's starting 8th. I know that. Damn it. The one time I need to scroll, buddy. Spard, maybe you're scrolling. You actually know we watch your streams. Okay, so Spartan actually scrolls. Starting 9 is going to be Fast Chaser, so he starts inside the top 10. Ironman qualifies 12th. RC Rowdy, last week's winner, qualifies 14th. So overall, not a bad qualifying effort, but definitely could have done better. And do we know who made the race?
I believe Tater, from what I saw.
Yeah.
Tater Tots.
Also,
Got a 7th
I wanna
place run.
all the way to, I believe, Iron Man, if no, Rowdy, because he's 14th. They're all inside the 30s.
Yes.
So very few in the 31s. Oh, yeah, Spartan, the first one on the 31 with a 002, he's 18th. So that's a lot of
Starting
cars
5th
on the
is
same
Nilla.
second.
So Nilla's starting top 5. I will say Nilla does have past experience here. He is quick here, so he is actually an underdog pick, I would say.
Technically,
for this
everyone has past experience here. It's just been a while since everyone's had it.
True, but I've seen him pretty much. He can keep up with Savage here, and Savage is pretty solid. I don't think he qualified well. He's also probably on Hotel Wi-Fi. Didn't actually qualify at all. He starts in the rear. Lost qualified 6th, his best qualifying effort of the season, I'm pretty sure. So Lost trying to build some momentum early in the season. Third, it did not show me, so I am withered on who qualified third. We got to come up with a name. Who have we not said?
Well,
I
looks
don't
like
know.
we're getting ready to load on in, so we're about to find out here in less than a couple minutes.
Hopefully.
I just ordered food and they dropped it on the wrong fucking house inside the trailer park I'm in.
What the hell?
Awesome.
That's kind of stupid.
So I'm gonna load in the race and I'm gonna run and grab that.
Make sure they vote us.
Yep, got the invite from Mets.
Hashtag Mets. Always invite both of us.
Here y'all go.
Thank you.
Third was Proxy.
Oh, that was the... We said him very early on, but then we forgot.
Alright, I'm loading in on Sterlo. Y'all take the start from there. I'll be back in a second.
Alrighty, so while he is away again, let's just take a look at the quick race analysis. So stage 1 will consist of 39 laps with the exclusion of the start, obviously. So we'll keep an eye on that. Stage 2 will be 37 laps. Stage 3 will be 52. Fuel window, 20 to 21 laps, depending on how conservative everyone is. So I think really a big question here is, should they be more concerned about the fuel being, evaporate so easily, or do you think they should be more concerned about the tire wear?
In my personal opinion, I'm more worried about the tire wear and handling a car, especially off 1 and 2. But
well, here they are.
Green.
Sterlo will lead the way. He won last night. Can he do it again? We're green here in Kentucky.
Cowboys, I think they're a little shaky, but here comes Proxy on his inside in that 16 Eagle Eye Chevy. We also see Shot for Life in the 43. So we are back in the 2020 cars. We could have them back again. We see Nilla and Sean battling for 4th in that 10 car. The 13 have lost, who's had a bit of a rough season so far. He's looking to rebound, finally get a great start, get a top 5, potentially win tonight as well. See him trying to make a move. They're getting close to that, what's it called, that drain down there.
With turn 1 and 2 kind of being the most dangerous part of the track here, I would expect a lot of the passing to occur in 3 and 4 as they're about to enter there for the second time tonight.
Yes.
So far, Sterlo and the Cowboys just on the breakaway already. About near half a second over the 16 scored in 3rd.
I was gonna say, yeah, turn 1 is very sketchy making a passes, but turn 3 and 4, I think that's where you're on the brakes a little bit longer than turn 1 and 2, and that's where you can make the pass you especially have to hold it down to the yellow line. There's 3 wide back here. They settle out. Here comes Todd on the bottom of Sean, who's slowly dropping down the field. Sean, off the start, is losing a lot of
16 and
spots.
Law hits the 13!
He keeps it straight.
Saves it!
They're 4 wide!
16 took a shot! And the 13 had nowhere to go.
Yeah, they stacked it up. The 3 wide back here. Bash Racer, Tada, Tater. Sorry. And then you have the 73 as well. But now this just pulled the gap even larger for the top two. Lost in Sterlo. And then you have Didi in a bubble with no one behind him. They're side by side behind him. So top three are essentially pulled away. Top two are pulled away already.
Still MG in the 10, trying to get through against Proxy for that 4th spot. Won't be able to do it. Gets a not as good run off of turn 2 as expected. And now the 16 looking to re-clear him through 3 and 4. And it looks like the 16 will.
Wide. They're 4 wide again, 3 wide off the corner. 3 wide entering 1. Is this going to go well? No
Lost
backing
running
up.
that high line. Here's to 78.
That's not where you want to be, but if he can make it work, he can get a good run off the backstretch. You can see him about the run.
Another guy we haven't talked about much, Fast Racer, running in the 5th spot. Started in the top 10 tonight. He's gained a few spots since the start. Looking to get by Proxy.
Yep, but as we run, Cowboys and Sterlo, former teammates, just pulling away from the field.
As a little bit of contact towards the back, the 48 in the wall. That's line cone, and we have a wreck. The 88 hits the inside wall. Nobody spins. 48 gets wall again with help from the 4.
The 88 tonight is a sub of Yoshi, so Yoshi, that wasn't a great start for him, but hopefully he recovered. He is right behind the 41. I think that is currently, that is actually Goodrich in the 41.
Yoshi
Back here.
ran the 24 in the NXT yesterday, scored the top 5.
Hey, still over me.
A good run. Here we go. We got Crash at the back stretch of 20. He hits the inside wall, and he's around.
Oh, that's not a great start.
Problems for the 20 of Impact. Heavy front end damage off the pace.
I see it. Yeah, it's going to cost him eventually a lap or 2 now. Unless he keep it getting straight. If he can get it going, he could eventually keep himself in the lead lap. He's going to come down pit road.
The 20 car with an early accident, and Impact has had a great start to the new season. Entered in tonight, 5th in the standings.
Yeah,
Already with 1 podium finish, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. And now the 20. First one with a big mistake.
I was going to say, Impact's been one of the most consistent drivers, just like us. He's been having great finishes overall this season. Much improved from last season. Remember last season he struggled a little bit in the 73 and the 43 of Sean for Life. Sean for Life is dropping through the field. I don't know what's going on. He qualified inside the top 5 and now is outside the top 10. It's either he's fuel saving or he just doesn't have the pace right now.
Couple drivers that are also moving in the right direction. Dusty and Iron Man both running 6 and 7.
Yes,
Iron Man started
moving.
12, he's gained 5 spots. Dusty started 11, he's gained 5 spots. As Fast Racer had a close call up ahead, got hooked to that yellow line, was able to keep it straight.
I think Didi's also moved up a few spots as well. Spartan on the top side of top 3, you can see them. Taterhead. Oh, the 43 of Sean got very loose off that corner.
A little bit of additional contact back here around the 95 and the 18. Looks like that was T-Stone and Lost. Lost has not been the same ever since that early
Taterhead in the
contact.
wall. Oh,
As the
37 in
there
the
it
wall.
is.
What happened to the 37?
The
That was
47 of
huge.
T-Stone.
Oh, the 47. Was it the 47?
Yep, it was the
Oh.
47. There he is.
I see Rowdy also got slowed up back there. You can see him off the pace a little bit.
Now we're seeing these tires beginning to wear out for everyone that has made a pit stop. By the way, we can't confirm the 41 of Goodrich, I believe, has lagged out of the race. So being up for the 41 car.
Oh, that's not. Man, that's sad. He needs a good finish tonight, and that's not going to help him anywhere towards the playoff push for him.
And Impact has got a rear view full of Sterlo.
Yeah, he's just trying to stay on the lead lap. Remember, he's got massive damage, and he decided to stay out
And
just
there he
to
goes.
keep his lap. Yeah, it might just be worth it to put it down pit road. Because you're gonna, oh, he's into the wall hard. His car is not rotating or turning at all. But Cowboys and Sterling are pulling the gap even larger. I think it's about even now. Are they pulling or losing a little bit of time to Didi, or is it staying very even? I think it's a little bit even.
I think it is even as well. DD is pulled a little bit away from Proxy, and then Dusty now in the top 5.
Yeah, Dusty and Ironman have been moving.
Yeah, Dusty and Iron each gaining 6 spots.
Oh,
20 into the
right into
wall,
the
slows
wall.
the 8 down.
Right in front of Ironman, here comes Fast Racer, but he stays in line. I'll tell you something. The 49 of, I think that's Dusty Stud, is moving its way through the field. Proxy's on the bumper of Didi now. Remember, Proxy really struggled in the first race at Atlanta in these cars. And now he's looking to redeem himself after a rough race at Atlanta. But at Kentucky so far, it looks like he has great speed here.
16 trying to get by on the inside, won't be able to do so. DD able to fight back from the higher line, going through 3 and 4. 16 trying to send it in, but the 11 is able to carry it off.
Yeah, he's in first lane on the inside lane Proxy, but the 11 car is holding him down to the bottom.
And if they don't figure this out sooner or later, Dusty might have 2 more cars he gets to pass here momentarily.
Don't count out Fast Racer and Iron Man right behind him as well. They're holding one. Oh! Proxy's able to clear him. Proxy now
Car
in
in the
third.
wall towards the back, trying to see what that was about.
It probably was. Is it Impact? He's struggling really right now.
It was someone else as well. But it looks like
So-
everyone's able to keep it going.
I have been here for a few minutes just on my phone, moving the camera around, so yeah, good job on keeping that going. I guess we'll try to get a lap count here while we've had some laps go
22
by.
to go
'Cause
in stage
fuel
number one.
run's about to end here. 3 laps on the end car.
So if they go 2 more laps, they're good on fuel. It's 22 to go. Oh, Savage hit the wall.
So now, here's the thing. If you're Cowboys or you're Sterling, you want to try and get a little bit of bigger distance between yourself and the other person. Do you want to pit first here in a couple laps, or do you want to try and pit last?
There's a lot of people here in the field that I know kind of like pitting first, like 3rd place there, Proxy. He likes being the first one to pit, but I think with the fuel run being this tight, it benefits tremendously trying to run this out as long as you possibly can to get those fresher tires on the people that want to pit early or sometimes probably have to. Looks like everyone's going out this time, so they are all stretching as much as they can.
Iron Man in.
Someone is down.
One guy's
I was gonna say
Is that
Iron Man.
73?
No, that's
Iron Man? I just
Iron
saw
Man?
green.
Yeah, I think it's Iron Man. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Iron
yeah,
Man.
there's Romeo in the background.
Yeah, Remy is still on the track. They have about 3 more laps of fuel. The leaders, I feel like, have to come down pit earlier than everyone else, but they should be good on fuel.
The 11 is pitting this time right now. He has to.
Gotcha.
He's at 6% tire, 1 lap of fuel.
Leaders are coming down pit road.
Sterling
They're all on
Cowboys,
0. All these guys are on 0.
I will say,
Look at
Spartan,
the big gain by the 16. Look, he is right on
And
them
the
now.
3 car does not pit this time. So
That's-
he's got an extra lap.
Spartan
That's
has-
start.
With the
he has a
14,
lap.
insolvable.
Sean for
Smart and
life.
insolvable.
Sean for life also staying out. Remember, Sean was very slow and lost a lot of spots off the start. Remember, he qualified 4th, dropped outside the top 10. He could be majorly fuel saving.
Met stayed out too. Yeah, there's Sean.
Dark Spartan, for those who watched
So Mets is on
yesterday,
the same strat.
Fuel might
Sean-
look something in his agenda. He ended up running out of fuel in one of the first 2 stages. Now being the last one.
Pass
hit
and
here.
Solvable going down in contact. It's going to get slowed down enough, but I think he's out of fuel. That was a slow entry.
Was that legal?
Very much out of fuel on that one.
Ah, I guess
What?
that is legal. You're
Taken out
allowed,
wide like he was?
You're allowed to enter off of 4.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was enter 3. which is
No,
the under apron.
no, because entering into 3 is the racing line.
Gotcha.
You can run that apron in 3.
Alright, so
All
let's
right.
look at what happened with the 8 here. He pitted first, he just got by the 11, so now he's up to the 4th position. So he did gain a couple spots from pitting first.
Well, to be honest with you, it's not
Pass.
a benefit him in the long run because he's gonna be on older tires now. So it's going to drop him back. But I will say who will benefit massively if he can catch up to these guys is Proxy, because he gained half or tenth or two, but now it's starting to lose it because of the draft. Here comes Nick out of pit road right in front of the leaders.
So that's our first speeding penalty, it looks like, from the 4 car. He was kind of off-field, but I don't think he was next to the leaders off-field.
So that's not a good. That's not good for Impact who got an incident early on, and his finish is going to be stacked. Oh, the 4 car to the wall. His finish is going to be lapped twice tonight. He stuck a lap down, multiple laps down tonight during this event. Hopefully get his lap back, and hopefully a few cautions come out for him, or a lucky break. But top 2 have been Cowboys and Sterlo throughout the night. It has not changed so far.
Oh, look at this battle for third. There comes the 11 to the inside. Oh, my apologies, battle for
Just
fourth.
for, yeah, 4th.
Fourth, yeah.
Romeo hitting the wall as
What
well.
is that?
You know who it is. His favorite car.
I don't
DD
know.
and
It's,
Iron Man.
The 8, okay. Oh, yeah.
Like the 11 car should have a good exit here.
Yeah, he's on fresher tires. Should be. Should be able to clear him in normal 3 and 4. Especially if he can hold that yellow line. Oh, he slides up. Here comes Iron Man. Not even get there. 80 up the 4th, up the 3rd now. Up the 4th. Good lord. Keep forgetting Proxy's there. He just minded his own business. Alright, so it's 25 out of 39, 26 out of 39, so it'll be 14 to go when we cross the line this time by in stage number 1.
So DD has gotten past Iron Man here. I'm waiting on... It's probably later in the run. Iron Man's probably going to fall to about behind that 10 car, I believe that is. I want to say that's about where he was to begin with, so it won't be a huge gain, won't be a huge loss for him. Looking at our spread out field on who is where. Trying to keep an eye on Spartan as he was the lead car going into that 1 extra lap of fuel.
Yep.
He's
up
got
to 10th.
in car. Where is he currently sitting at? He's
Yeah,
sitting
he
at
is.
10th.
10th, yes, I'm
With
using
the
his car.
freshest tires.
And we're coming
So,
to 12 to go.
is it 12 to go?
12
If it's
to go,
12 to
yes.
go, he might not be getting many positions, but I expect maybe up to that 10th, that 10 car. Oh yeah, he's definitely going to catch that 10 car with
they're
the
getting to
fresher
11 to
tires
go
he
this
has.
time.
Check back with our lead, see if that's changed. Nope, still by Sterlo. Cowboys is not really falling away, not gaining. He is sat kind of like a half car length away from Sterlo pretty much since I've walked back in and watched.
Just ahead of them, we talked about him earlier, Impact, after that accident. He was able to get that lap back, but how long is he going to be able to hang on?
Well,
Actually,
I just pushed him 1 lap down, I think.
I think Impact is 2 down
Yeah, he's 2 down currently.
since he pit, because if he's not 2 down, he's still 1 down, but the 4 car is ahead of him.
Yes, that's the thing. He didn't want the 4 car to go a lap down, and he did. So that's very costly for Impact 2s. I don't know if he's even in the free dash position. If Mets gets lap share, you see the 22 right ahead of him. We got about 8 to 10 more laps to go. 8 more laps when we cross the line. That could affect him even worse here.
Here's a battle for 6th, being Dusty and Fast Racer. They're catching up to that lap car of the 4.
Up Nick. I'm literally trying to watch these point of views actually learn their lines.
While these top 2 are still going single file, I just want to keep note that Proxy's not losing time. He's keeping up with these 2.
It looks like he's gaining. So definitely a adjustment off the first pit looks to have helped him. We'll see how that goes through once he's caught back up with the leaders on a restart, because I don't believe he has enough to run these two down. These two are on rails right now.
Yeah, top two are insanely quick.
He's
Especially
going to
if-
need them to start racing if he's going to want a chance to battle for this stage win.
And I don't know if they will. I mean, technically Cowboys and Sterlo, I think currently so far, don't they sit pretty well in points? I think Sterlo definitely needs a stage win.
Yes.
Cowboys is fourth in the standings entering tonight. Second among those without a win.
Where does Sterlo sit? I think he needs a stage win more than currently Cowboy does.
Sterlo missed
Thurlow
the
is
race, I
10th in the
believe.
standings right now.
Yeah, so he's 10th.
He's actually
he's
tied
okay.
with Slight Savage for that ninth spot.
Mhm.
So he
So
sits
he's
in the playoff
okay in
picture.
the points. I don't think he's stressing falling
Over.
under that line.
Yeah.
We don't expect him to fall under that line unless he starts missing races. So he's kind of just riding out. If he can get a stage win, he's going to get a stage win.
Exactly.
So he's just kind of getting through the season right now, seeing if he can try grab a win.
Now, I just want to mention that speaking of Slight Savage is ahead of the Mets fan right now. Not a normal
On
run
track?
you expect from the 18.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I see him. In the
I
18.
will say,
I want to. He had some trouble earlier.
yes, he's in a, I think he's in an NSL or something. He said he wasn't gonna race and then downloaded the game like 30 minutes before the race, so he was able to get in luckily, but I don't know if he has a full setup right now.
So yeah, I guess he's having some lag, and I'd imagine he was caught up in that shuffle off the first few laps with that with the 20 and stuff.
We passed that 5 to go mark, so no more cautions in this stage.
Yep. Sterlo still leading over the field.
Was it Spartan has picked up one more spot on that fresher tire. Where is that 3 car? There he is. He has also cleared the 4, working on the 10 now, like I said earlier. So he should be catching Nilla. That is for 8th. So a good run for Spartan after that 1 lap extra, building up his track position from qualifying.
Definitely.
Who's on controller that I can watch?
Yeah, Spartan is challenging Nilla now. Should be 3 to go now. 3 to go.
About to see it.
Stage number 1. Cowboys, they might have some.
Oh, that's hitting the wall.
Oh, almost. I don't. Did he hit it? He did hit it.
It's that
Crushed
weird pull that the backstretch has. Sometimes that will take off your speed, even in the slightest touch of this wall. It's like really abrasive, pretty much. It like grabs the paint of the car and pulls it to it.
Here we go in stage
Does
number
it
1.
really let Cowboys gain
Now, this
right
is
there.
what
Now
Turlo
he's
does
a
not
high
want to see.
entry.
Double wide up ahead of him.
Yeah, Impact and Mets.
Yeah.
Oh, Impact getting loose. You can see him all the way down to the apron. This is
If
what
Impact gets lapped again here, that's pretty much going to be
His
his race,
race,
unless he gets a
yes.
string of cautions.
The thing is, he doesn't want to go Mets to go a lap down either. He wants to keep
I know,
Mets
because
on his
then
lap.
that would hurt even more.
So I don't know.
But there's going to be no
One
choice
flag.
here.
One
No
flag
choice.
there.
They're on these guys. Mets is probably going to drop out of the way soon here out of 2. Let's see if
Really,
Cowboys
though?
can use this on the low draft. 3 cars in
Has
line.
momentum.
There's draft.
Yeah, the momentum here.
Mets have to slow down.
Mets
the
will
Mets
speed
go
go
on
all the
two.
way.
Uh-oh, he's in the racing line.
Oh,
Leaders
he's
go
going
high.
up.
Mets does get lapped. Impact is safe. No run for Cowboys, and Sterlo will take the stage. Almost had problem with the lap car of 22.
Spartan, he finished 10th in stage number 1, so his
Oh,
His strategy
so
did
mistake
not work
back
out.
there.
So DD
I think he might have hit the wall or
Iron
something.
Man 5th. Dusty getting 6th.
so Dusty
Fast
continued his hot
Racer
streak.
7th. Nilla MG, RC Rowdy, and then Dark Spartan rounding out that top 10.
Dusty's definition of consistency during the stages and just throughout the season so far. Iron Man also starting to build up a repertoire for being consistent. Remember last year's champion gets some stage points as well. Someone who I'm surprised by their pace this season, I know it's very early on, is Line Cone. I'm very surprised he hasn't been contending for the wins as much as I thought he would be. He was running good at Atlanta, but besides that, I don't know. And they are underway for stage number 2. You see them side by side here. The 19 of Sterling able to jump in to the lead. Didi stuck on the outside lane, but Proxy underneath him.
We'll see what Proxy can do now that he has his car dialed in the way he likes it. He's already trying to pull a nose on the 37, but Didi not making it easy for him, keeping him side by side. That's going to pull right back up to the lead. Didi's fighting on the outside pretty good right now with help of Iron Man contact.
There with Proxy.
Oh, Proxy hit the...
He tapped the 37 just a little bit.
That's going to drop him outside the top 5, I think.
No, he's still inside the top 5. He actually held it pretty well, all things considered. His Iron Man nearly hit the wall there. So he still currently sits fourth on the inside of Iron Man. Oh, he sends it on Didi!
No, I think Didi was coming down. 16 of Proxy was there. Didi just tried to cycle in and was not clear. So he's going to get launched outside the top 10.
Oh,
and Proxy's back to third. Oh, lag by the front. Big lag. What? He just went through the 19. What?
And the big loser out of all this was Proxy, because Proxy just got shoved all the way to the back behind the 95 and the 77.
Sterlo has to have damage for that. Was not the 37 behind the 19? He lagged through him. How are they not wrecked?
I don't even know. Oh, a lot of cars are very slowed up. This is causing havoc in the rear of the field.
That's got to be damage on the front of the 19 and that 16.
Maybe that's one person who's got to be loving all of this.
Pit road.
too.
How about Iron Man, second place right behind Cowboys, and Cowboys ends up having to lose that lead. Iron Man to be in the best spot in the house.
While that's happening, there was a big stack up between the 78, 13, and 96. I'd imagine one of these drivers is probably not going to be happy with the other. I'm watching this 13 getting really close to the 78. I'm wondering what's going to happen here. He is getting very aggressive to try to get that spot. Where is this?
Remember, Tater. Yeah, that's Tater, and that's Lost.
No, this
Remember
is
yesterday. Remember yesterday, he had... Oh, yes. Yep. It happened yesterday as well. He tries to hold on to the position, but it's getting dicey back here.
Yeah, 3 wide back here. Didi on the bottom.
Yeah, Lost just finally broke away from them, trying to leave that group.
Georgia also trying to leave this pack, but it's going to get stuck. He's side drafting. Back up to the front. There's a huge pack back there.
Watching everybody tank up the corner off of 3 and 4 is so funny to watch.
I would be taking 2 if I ran. That's why I didn't run.
Meanwhile, Sterlo still not recovering as much, running in that 4th spot. Dusty's holding his own.
Rowdy holding 5th. Oh, fast racer in the wall. Almost takes out Lost. He keeps it going. Now working on
Nilla?
Romeo.
Okay.
Yeah, Nilla's stopped down on pit road, but not in.
We don't know what happened.
I think he's parked it. So I'm not sure.
He's not left.
He's down on the grass on the side of pit road, so I'm not sure what's happening with that one.
Fast racer being challenged by the
fast racer! Jesus!
Romeo! Woo!
He's alive! That was almost very bad. Oh, Romeo didn't like it! He did not like the chop by the 77.
They're 3 wide. That is one thing that's a difference. You can move someone in these cars a lot more than 22s.
Yeah, they're not as forgiving as the 22s because those are basically bumper cars you can hit and be fine for the most part. But God, if you're touching a Gen 6.
I was going to say, somebody in the booth had a run-in with the 77 last night. I wonder how that went, Bren.
Hey, I survived. I survived. Luckily, he did die, but hey, it's okay. no hard feelings.
Dicey for the lead. As so far, it's not been
Oh,
a
I see it.
single car. It's just been 2 cars. This time it's Iron Man and Cowboys. Earlier,
Sterlo getting by
Oh,
Dusty.
1 and 2. They were close.
Yeah, Dusty. Here comes Proxy on the
Look at
apron.
Proxy
Look at
down
him.
there. What I say, you can
was gonna
run down
say.
there. It's as if you get sideways. Like it's a problem.
If you can survive down there, it's quick. But if you get sideways, you're dead. You're killing the field when you get sideways down there. Oh, look at him.
Very
Side by
aggressive,
side on
trying
the
to get by
door of the
Dusty.
49. Oh!
He wants to go.
Dusty comes down.
Proxy wants to go.
But he can't go as Dusty's holding it pretty strong. Ironman is also, I think, there.
Ooh,
This
lost
is a
down
tale
there.
of 2 packs. I feel like if you're a duo, I think you're actually quicker at this track.
It
Considering what we're seeing up
probably
front.
makes sense because I know we're on low drafts. So you're not really getting that draft, but you're just able to arc your corners a lot better than you can in the pack here because you have to enter so low, be so defensive, and that just kills your straight line speed, lets people drive under you. Let's watch right here with the 16 as he sends wide, trying to make something work. He's going to lose his speed, and Didi's going to catch him quick.
I will say there is a line of Toyotas. I know 73 technically isn't. I don't know if he's a Toyota, but that team,
It's
Toyota
Romeo.
Alliance, is currently. They're currently
Yeah,
sitting
he's
third,
Toyota. I believe,
third to
no?
basically think ninth. Their teammates. technically,
Yeah,
though.
Romeo's the
They're all
43, so
part-
Toyota.
Yes, they're all part of the same team, but they're all on a line back here.
Flag by
Let's see if they
48.
can catch back up. I want to see if they can catch back up to the leaders, as Sterlo's now leading the group. I don't know if they can catch up to Sterlo, though.
Something
He's starting to
happened
pull
with
away
the
from
78.
Dusty.
Rear of the field. All out by himself behind Mets and Impact.
If I had to guess.
Because he was racing around the top 10 area, so I'm not sure what happened there.
I'm telling you guys, I'm watching this 11 car here over the last couple of laps. He is moving. Currently in that 7th spot, caught up with Proxy, Rowdy, and Dusty. I don't think that 11 car is going to play nice after what happened earlier in the stage.
Rowdy exiting low, really defensive, slowed them up, kept them behind him.
Going to give a good shot to the 16 right there in 4.
Yeah, the checkups from Rowdy are keeping the 16 from moving somewhere, and Didi, as patient as he is trying to work with this 16. It's only a matter of time until Romeo makes a move on the 11 now. Just a chain reaction of cars.
Looks like Dusty did not have a good turn 4 there. He
Yeah,
loses a
dropped
few
down
spots.
A lot of spots. Now the 48's taking him as well. I'm echoing there, Brent.
Sorry about that. All right, so there's 22 to go in stage number 2.
Fuel cycle is about to open up.
So fuel window's about to open. It looks like Sterlo's pulled away from this second group of cars,
I was going to say.
trying to
yeah.
catch the leaders as Proxy forced Rowdy to send that corner deep, killed his straight line speed. There he goes down to the bottom, taking 4th place. Didi to follow. We'll get
He's
it
going
there.
to try to follow on the bottom. Can he clear him, though? He does. So Didi now up to, I think that's currently 5th in line.
Didi in 5th.
Right behind Proxy.
Oh, little moment here, 48 and the 1. One car could have shoved the 48 out. He chose not to. That could have been very bad. towards
Oh,
the
it's
back
stacking
half
up the
of
field
top
behind
10.
him. Look at Fast Racer down here. Oh, 96 gets loose. Here comes the 88.
Yoshi
That
almost
is-
went a lap down last stage, now racing near the top 10, trying to break into it.
Yep, I was going to say, the last time he ran from here, he actually finished, I think, top 10, right at 10, so he's reeling off some momentum and subbing tonight. 96 using the apron. He might be pitting.
Oh, 49.
Here comes
pit
Two
Pit
stops.
pitters,
He almost
few
wrecked
of the
it.
leaders, being led
Pit
by
cycle is
Romeo, then Sterlo.
Sterlo.
Not Romeo,
I was gonna say-
Iron Man, sorry. I'm seeing the green
Iron Man.
cars. So Iron Man
Come on,
pits,
Camo.
leaves Cowboy. I am seeing a green
I
car,
copied
and
you.
there's only one green car that's supposed to be out here.
Yeah, Iron Man, you choked tonight, brother. You're not supposed to be using a green.
Georgia going
Car.
down
Here
to
comes
pit.
Cowboys this time.
Yep, the leader goes
This-
in. Fast Racer, Yoshi, Sean, Savage, Spartan, and T-Stone stay out.
T-Stone,
Insolvable Impact.
So people we expected to stay out longer.
So
Martin
this is-
especially.
This
he
is
stays
a lot
fuel.
more cars from last time that stayed out longer.
Nilla, roll onto the track.
Oh!
Watch out, guys.
No, Nilla's ghosted, but Impact and Insolvable getting connected up on the high side of 1 and 2, so that might have been a little
Look
bit
at this. Look at
intentional.
Proxy and Sterlo neck and neck entering the backstretch.
Oh yeah, they're
Here comes
ghosted.
the second.
Yeah, they're
here,
ghosted.
Oh, here comes the fuel savers.
Look, those two are ghosted. You see how they were sideways? They were literally riding in the same line for a second there.
Oh, Proxy actually cleared Sterlo.
He did.
So Proxy gained a spot off pit road. Executed to perfection by his pit crew.
But now, where does that translate to the 37? There he comes out of the turn 2 as Iron Man actually took the lead. Oh, lag spike of the 16!
Sterlo!
No! The 16 tagged that wall and dead stopped.
Yeah, and Sterlo hit him. And Sterlo hit him
That's-
as well, so Sterlo might have
That's
damage.
more damage to the 19. And it's going to pull the 95 of Rowdy back to them. So no chance to catch these leaders as now 37 Cowboys on fresher tire trying to run down the 8 Iron Man.
And again, we saw Iron Man. He was one of the first to pit in the first stage. I wonder if he learned something from that first stage, but pitting a lap earlier. Will he be able to learn in this stage and end up winning this second stage?
Yeah, that's the question I have as well.
But I feel like Cowboys got the pace, and he is catching. They're even on normal tires. I just feel like on fresher tires, it's better to have fresher tires than older tires, especially at this type of track. You're able to gain more time off the exit, on entries as well. It's slowly shrinking.
Looks like Sterlo overdrives turn 4. That's going to allow Proxy to the inside. Rowdy's going to be able to take advantage as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking Sterlo's just trying to lip it home. He's got damage on his car. He's just trying to finish inside the top 10 for some stage points. All right, so they got 15 to go. So a long way to go, and that's why I don't think the strategy is going to work out for Ironman, as 37's on his bumper. He's there.
Just about to say it. He has caught the 8. Still plenty of laps left for him to make a pass here.
Definitely. And you see Metz up there, again going to go a lap down, and Impact's going to hate it again.
Cowboys may have a peak here entering 3 and 4. He's going to choose not to do it this time.
Hello, Cowboys. Sorry about that. You love the 22 cars, 2020 cars? I do as well. They are fun to watch as well. But we're also starting to see, oh, here comes Cowboys on the bottom. Can he get there off exit? He got a better run. Oh, Iron Man blocks. Ending 1 and 2, they might be side by side on exit. Oh, here comes Cowboys getting the run off the corner. He's got a good run. Does it go for the move? Here he comes to the bottom lane. Into 3 and 4, side by side, entering 3 and 4. The Cowboys clear him out of the corner. Iron Man sends it in deep. Can he hold it on the outside lane? He cannot. And Cowboys to the lead.
I got a lap check for you guys real quick. Give me a second. Iron Man
is desperately hoping Cowboys makes a mistake. You know he wants to win stage number 2.
Yeah, hopefully, well, unfortunately for Iron Man, I do believe that this stage is now Cowboys unless he somehow wrecks.
Or caution comes out, or that car
Yeah,
gets in his
still
way.
have time for caution.
All right, so when cross the line, it's going to be 10 to go in stage number 2. Look at them. Here comes Metz on the outside. He's going to hold him up a little bit. Ooh! Dicey
Uh-oh.
back there. Here comes Iron Man. Oh,
I may have spoke
luckily
too
got away.
soon. Almost had a nose under him.
Whoa, almost. If he got the nose underneath, anything could have happened. We're coming in 9 to go now in stage number 2. We see Proxy and RC Rowdy back there. Sterlo continues. Sterlo's on pit road. Sterlo is on pit
Thurlow had to
road.
pit again?
Did he
get?
lag out or?
Uh-oh. Wrong way to find him,
Uh-oh.
too. He's not twitching. I think Sterlo's out.
Sterlo may
That's
be
going to
out.
be huge. He was a top 3 car from the green flag.
Yeah, very costly for him.
Yeah, he's not moving. Sterlo lag out.
Sterlo is out. One of the best cars, and my pick is already out. I'm having a bad week for my picks. Oh, they're dicey back here. Line Cone and Didi. I need to get back to the lead. Cowboys is still. Iron Man is still there. If Cowboys makes a mistake, Iron Man can still win the stage. We're coming to 7 to go in stage number 2. Iron Man is not getting gaps like we thought he would. Ooh, look at that
I'm
entry
now
by Iron Man. He
wondering
gains a little bit.
If Iron Man's in a long run car, if Iron
He
Man
might
has
be.
this long run car, that one extra lap of tire for the 37 isn't really going to do much now, considering they're about even.
Exactly.
And as
Did
the
you
run
see
goes
the 30
down, the 8's going to get better.
Yep. That is very
Let's see.
true.
I believe hit, what is this, 6 to go?
6 to 7 to go. I'll get a lap check real quick. I wanted to look at my chat. Oh my gosh,
6.
Sean. Should be 6.
It's 6.
Okay, thank you.
So coming to
Caution.
5 to go, we'll see if there's any cautions out back we might have missed. If it is, it would be the last chance to slow down.
Should be no.
No more
This
cautions
stage
for
is
stage
final.
2. Looks like Cowboys versus Iron Man. We'll see who gets it on this one.
Yep, exactly. Who is gonna win stage number 2? You can see Iron Man on older tires, but has a longer run car. But Cowboys has been basically between until Sterlo lagged out. he was
Cowboys
the
has
dominant
been
car.
Cowboys has been number 2 this entire race so far. Now he's able to lead. If he gets second in this stage, that's going to be poetic, but also
Brutal.
kind of brutal.
Yeah, that would hurt. It's his time to shine. Ooh, Iron Man.
Iron Man gains
Trying
a
to build
lot
up a run.
on entry, but you can see it's costing his exit. Just trying to see where he's able to build runs. He stays a little bit down on the 37, a small gain here. He's not getting down as far as the 37 is, so that run's going to get depleted. Trying to get as
Way to
close to the
go.
wall as you can, arc it down. He does not stick it, so he's going to lose some more time there. It's 4 to go.
I saw 35 out of 37.
Oh, we're coming to 2 to go? We are, okay.
Yep, coming to 2 to go. Ooh, Iron Man got wide that time. That's gonna lose him a ton of time. 2 to go now. It's
Yeah,
number
he's
2.
even with the long run car, he's still tighter than the 37, so he's not able to arc as much as he can. So I don't see him pulling this time back, but we do have a battle lap back.
Proxy for 3rd. I was gonna say 3rd and 4th dueling. Here comes RC Rowdy battle for 3rd. Side by side in 3 and 4. Coming a white flag for the leader. Ooh, RC Rowdy pulls ahead.
Oh, he sticks it. Proxy goes to the outside now. White flag for stage number 2.
Cowboys driving away from Iron Man.
And Proxy proceeds 3rd. Entering 3 and 4. Exiting 3 and 4.
And
Collar
Iron Man
camo.
not able to get back to him. Falling off. Cowboys will take stage 2 after finishing 2nd in stage 1.
There was
Iron
a
Man
huge pack
holds
back there.
2nd. Rowdy
I think Line
gets
Cone got
3rd.
bit.
Proxy 4th. Was it Line you said got 5th or Didi? Looks like Didi.
Didi and then line.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
And they send it off for the start of stage 3. Iron Man getting as close as he can to try to get a run on the outside off the opening lap here with 52 laps to go. A 2-stop race. Could run on the outside with the 8, but Lane's going to go to the 37. Iron Man going to try to send it in as much as he can. Hasn't cleared for now. Up ahead, here comes the run by the 37, helped by the 95. Still side by side going through the trioval. Iron Man will lead the lap. Still down on the bottom of 37, a little bit of a checkup. Contact on the bottom of the 8, but he loses the time. Iron Man will prevail for the
Here goes
lead.
Proxy on the outside. Proxy on the outside. Oh,
Line down on the bottom.
to the apron. I was going to say, he's way down there.
Also, Hendrick
saved
is a
it.
bit disposed right now. Looks like he has a tornado near his area, so hopefully he is good. See if he can get back to it.
Stay
safe.
safe, brother. Stay safe.
Ooh, big checkup by the 8. Massive run by the 37. Had to
Oh,
be
so was the
trapped.
crash.
It was the
Impact.
18.
Was it the 18?
It was the
I thought
18
it
as
was
Savage
Impact.
went through.
They're dueling 3 wide up here. Look at this battle.
Yeah, the 37 had a
Three
massive
wide
run
for
to the
third.
lead. He fell back. Now Rowdy down the inside being helped by the 11. Sends it up.
Oh, it
Follows up
sends
the
it.
track. Might have tagged the
That's
back
going
of
to
the 8.
push Iron Man. That might have given Iron Man a little bit of boost to push him out to the lead.
Cowboys falling outside the top 5. There's 6 cars battling in this.
I know, it's
And
ridiculous.
more waiting.
Yeah, a lot more Romeo. Georgia Dog.
On the wall,
See,
though,
Georgia
right?
Dog is up as well.
Oh!
Oh!
Rowdy in the
Rowdy
wall.
Rowdy got loose!
16's in the wall, and there they go. We have a lift, but no flip.
We have a lift! We have a
Oh,
lift
they're
off
still
that.
wrecking up back. Oh, there we go. We got a
Oh,
flip.
Nick
That was
around.
Mets. Mets just
That
rolled in
was
the background.
Mets. I need your point of view. I need to see that.
It was,
Mets going
it
for a
was
flip.
way off in the background, but that had to have been Mets.
Yes, I can finally tease Mets about. Oh, lost it! Oh, into the Logos lost!
Oh, no. Under
Underpacing!
pace. I don't know what happened there. I just missed it.
Well, that was death. Cowboy, you liking this show?
Oh yeah, it was definitely Mets.
Good
He's catching up
Lord.
to the field.
Oh, Impact! This saved Impact! Does Impact
Mhm.
get his lap back? Impact's now on the lead lap,
Actually,
guys.
hang on. There was a lot of cars lap down actually coming off the stage there.
But it looks like he's getting his lap back.
He could be the one ahead because he was running near the front. But I want to
Yeah,
say,
he's getting his lap back. He's getting his
Almost-
lap back right now.
I want to say there is about like 17 cars in the lead lap. Out of 25.
Like Mike Joy said, trouble. Yeah, trouble under pacing. So, I think that's our third wreck under pacing this year so far. I know. It's kind of crazy though.
Not a lot from here, I would say.
Honestly, it's been pretty good. I don't know if we had an issue in NXT yesterday as well, but these under pacing can be crazy. But
Oh, there was definitely an
This-
issue of a rack under caution during Sunday's race. I wasn't in there,
Oh.
but I saw a clip.
oh, was there a clip? I didn't see it.
Yeah, that was the penalty that was
know.
posted.
Ah, I gotcha. All right, but does this shake up the pitch strategy, Camo?
I will see once we go down, as pits are open. I don't see why anybody would stay out unless they do it at shoes.
That's what I did yesterday.
Nobody's
Big Sean,
doing that. Wow.
Big Sean got pissed at me for doing it yesterday. All I said to him was, "I'm pitting on shoes." I repeated that. He decided to come down pit road, didn't take his waiver
Shows
run.
21 on the tank. We are at 46 to go as we cross the line in pit road. So
So, you do-
still a two-stop
Outside.
race, I think. Is it?
Yes, I think it is still a
It's like
two-stop race.
2.5.
You could okay. What we saw from earlier was from Spartan and them. They were able to go 2 to 3 more laps longer than everyone else. Now,
But I
do you
don't
see
think they
them coming
can
down pit road
stretch
again?
that much.
Well, they stretched it about
Maybe.
2 to 3
If-
laps. They can. I
If
think they
they-
can.
If they can make 23, there's a fuel race.
Considering how these drivers drive, and considering that we know some good fuel savers in here, we could see that. But does the caution come out before it gets to that point? And do you cost your speed and pace for fuel saving?
Watch coming up to choose. We'll see what to think then.
Yes. So we
Because
got to see how many come
the
down pit
pitting
road.
here at choose will show us what we're looking at.
The lucky dog cowboy was Impact, so Impact got his lap back. He's finally in the
I
lap.
don't know. Actually, don't
Welcome
know if
in.
he's lead lap though, because he was multiple, I think, at one point.
Hey,
So I won't know
Sterlo.
unless I pull up his stream.
Welcome in. I'm sorry, brother. It's hey. I don't know what to say.
We have
Oh,
a stream.
DD down pit
Oh wait,
road.
no, Impact is. Yeah, Impact is on lead lap. Yeah,
Lead
okay.
lap. Yep.
Pull the stream up.
I feel bad for Sterlo. He said he
few
was retiring.
cars in the back.
Well, Didi was a lead lap. He was in the top 10, and he decided to come down
Yeah,
pit road.
Didi was the only one from the leaders to go in, but a lot of
And
cars in the back
Solable?
did.
Insoluble.
He was on that
Proxy,
ran one extra with those. So these guys
Yep,
are gonna
and
have
Didi.
to like really save if they're gonna want to try to get that fuel to work.
Yep, that is the question. Can they save it as well? Hey, Sterlo, you got next week, man. You're gonna get this win. I know you lied out tonight. Don't worry about it too hard. All right.
No, Didi
Yeah,
wasn't
Didi-
second. He was at least top 5 though.
Yes, he was top 5 for sure. All right, here they go into the Geico restart zone. Take over, Camo.
Alright. I believe that's serving on the outside 48 aligned. So the cones are up here. Cowboys directly behind them. Dusty Stud on the top. Here comes Tater joining him the high side. And the bad restart for the high lane. Iron Man gets going. 48 follows.
This line
clears the
cone making a
96.
move.
Gets
Oh,
the
I thought he
second.
was gonna hit that. Yep, he follows into second place. The question
Cowboys
is,
does take third, I believe. I think he has it clear.
I think he does too. I can get up there real quick for you.
He did not. So he will still have the bottom down in the corner. We'll see if he could try to take over
Oh,
the 96.
coming on the outside lane. Is that T? That's not T-Stone, right? No, that's not T-Stone. Who is that? Is that T-Stone?
47 is T-Stone.
Who's in the
In the rear there. 32 or 37 is Cowboy.
96?
96
Oh,
is
Rowdy.
Serving. 95 is Rowdy.
96 is Serving Cone, who we haven't seen tonight. He's been very quiet. First time we've seen him inside the top 5, I think.
Oh yeah.
Batted for the lead, line cone.
Cowboys has pulled up into third. He is now trying to run these front two down. It's fairly close.
Ooh, Ironman blocks him to the apron. First time we've seen Line Cone run inside the top 5, I think, this season. I think he ran inside the top 5 a little bit at Atlanta, maybe? No, not Atlanta. He ran somewhere pretty quick and then hasn't been there since. But inside the top 5, eventually a chance to win. Could be our 4th different winner of the season as well. That'd be interesting. 4 different winners in 4 different weeks would be exciting. Shows the parity in the league.
4 here, almost 3 to 4
Oh,
wide
look at
right here
Dicey
by
back
these
here. I was gonna
guys.
say, the back here, mid-back is exciting to watch. Top 5, top 6 cars, they're like all calm and they're all like
We'll sit here on Tater right in the middle of all of it.
Oh, look at Savage. I'm watching Georgia Dog here. Georgia Dog work. Now Cowboys is there. He also brought along serving cones. Top 4 are now grouped up side by side between Romeo and
Race to
Georgia
lead.
Dog, and then Dusty Stud and as a 79. Well, we're gonna go back up to the lead. Serving cone side by side for third. Yes, that is the eye of the storm. Oh my God, they're still getting dicey back there. That's where all the fun is. To see them piled up, you don't want to be in this mix. This is a caution waiting to brew, as I like to say.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much divided into, it's one big pack of cars, but there's a bit of a split right here behind the 3 and the 18. To see, they're trying to close that gap and make it all one, but they're also trying to break away from it at the same time.
Yeah, they're just tight back here. Fast Racer, you see him leading this huge group up to 5th place. In front of Romeo and Dusty Stud.
Yeah, no one's
That's a
able
great
to
run
break
for
away
himself.
from these guys yet. Just too much defensive driving. Oh, they're really low. Some of them are driving over that hill, that drain.
Oh, they drive? Have they drive?
Not
Oh, okay,
affecting
they
them
did drive
much.
over the drain. I was gonna say, have they driven over the drain tonight? I will say, Didi and
Wide,
Insoluble
Savage
are
outside.
not. They're saving fuel, so they're not in the lead pack, but they are saving
Oh, yeah,
fuel back here. They have a group. They have a 3-man group back here, so watch out for these two to eventually
Look,
make
look
it
at
on fuel.
Spartan right here. Just there's a car all around him right now. He's just trying to break out of that. He gets one car out of the way, and another one takes his place, and he has to slow down in that line. He was following Tater. Now those 3 have broken away. He's stuck behind Dusty and Georgia here, fighting with Savage. He has to slip through wide.
Yeah,
Georgia
he has
gets
to
him
take
clear.
it.
95 pushing him forward.
Oh, 95
He backs out. He
pushing him
backs
up.
out. That was almost really
Okay.
bad, as getting split 3 wide, but he lets him have it. Going to cause him positions. But now
Georgia
he
Dog.
splits.
Now Georgia Dog can pull away from that pack here. Spartan is finally clear. Is Spartan clear of the 49? He is.
His loss is following him as well, so they clear Dusty and Savage.
Why do you keep joining? No. He's been joining me randomly over the last few nights. I'm sorry, guys.
He didn't include, so we're good.
As Beyblade Cowboy.
Oh
you
my
heard him
god, the
yesterday.
96 went all the way in the grass to make
Oh,
this
I
pass
see
from this
him.
37. He takes the
I see
48.
him up there.
What a
And he
move!
does 2 for 1.
Serving
2 for
through
1
the
move right there.
pass through the grass
In the
takes
grass.
2 positions.
And now he's up to 2nd. Look at that move. Servin doing a masterclass driving over here.
Now let's see if he can do
We're
it
trying to
again and
win
catch
this.
the 8, because look at the gap to the leader. They still have some pit stops to get through as we're about halfway through the run.
Ironman, though, showing strong tonight, trying to get his first win of the season.
Oh yeah, started in the back. Got up here near the front stage 2 and has been here since.
Since.
Actually, he was
Oh,
here
this-
stage 1, he just wasn't up in the top 3.
Yeah, I think he was inside the top 10. Near the front, just wasn't up front battling with Sterlo and them. But now he got a position up here. Sterlo lagged out, and that gave an opportunity. With Cowboys starting to fall off a little bit on the long run. it
Serving's
helps them to
catching.
lead the lap. Serving is catching. He's also got the help of the cars behind him as well. They're not fighting him currently, so he's able to arc it in. Get
They're
the
not.
run.
Well, it's not that they're not fighting him. It's that he started to drive away from them. He cleared them and was putting the gap on the 37. And look at the gap to the lead. It is gone. So he's serving is moving right now.
Good run off the corner. Oh, he's going over the drain.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are actually going down there. I've only seen one car get shot off on it, but I believe
Well,
that was early.
I think that might be where the speed is, based on what we're seeing here.
The drain line. Oh yeah, he's gaining massively on corner exit, corner entry and exit, corner entry especially.
Cowboys stuck on the outside. The 48's going to take that line from him as they're still spread out behind these guys all the way up by the wall. So Cowboys being conservative. He's going to let the 48 by and ride in fourth.
Here comes serving. Dan it. Dan it. Dan it. Dan it. Dan it. Let me get a lap check for you real quick.
Let me check.
Made contact with the lead. Serving's there. Still has a lot of laps left in this fuel run. I thought he almost had a run down to the inside.
So update on Didi. He's
Didi's
at
at
8 laps of
He
fuel.
switches to 8 coming out of 4. So I'm not sure if he's able to save for another.
30 to go. 30 to go. He could make it 2 more stops.
That's gonna
He's technically
Ooh,
good.
that's close, yeah.
Close. It's close.
That's
very
very
close.
close.
Ooh, line cone. Line cone and serving cone.
Wait, this is the Cone brothers.
Yeah. Did you not notice that?
First,
They've been
No.
up front since the restart.
I remember last week we had them leading like a few laps.
And keep
Now they're back.
Hey, keep in mind, those two are the cut line for the playoffs right now, that 48 and 96.
Oh, 96 is very loose.
Oh,
He's very slow. Oh
my God, what a
Oh
save!
my God. He's saved
Still
it.
saving it. That was a
Woo.
snap, dude.
And look at Tater Tot inside the fourth. Tater Tot.
Oh no, he's coming down pit road. It was that loose for him. Oh, he's losing
Oh
on
yeah,
pit road.
it's that bad. So definitely a 2-stop for him. He's going early, the first one to pit.
And Tater Tots up to 4th now. I'm just gonna call him Tater Tots. That works, right?
Well,
Yeah, that works.
before we saw that, I was about to say, if Didi can stretch one more lap of fuel on this run now, he doesn't have
Yes.
to do as much on the next one and be good sooner. So does he risk
And-
that and go that extra, because he will be coasting into pit road. Going to lose
Yes, he
time
will
that
be.
way, but if we stay green, I think that could get him a win.
If it would potentially get him a win. As they come down pit road, here comes the leaders. 8 and 37 down pit road this time by. Does Line Cone come down with him? He does. Leaders are
Wait,
down.
no,
Oh, Line.
He does not.
He does not.
Oh, 37 trying to get on pit road.
Good
Is the
entry
speed.
by Cowboys.
Woo.
He did get a good entry. I was gonna say, he didn't slip the tires. He didn't do anything wrong.
That's going to give lead to the 48. The 78 falls into second.
To be fair, I think it's better to pit later than earlier at this tackle. Is it?
What's your opinion on that?
I guess just depends on who you're racing against, where you're sitting on in track position. Oh, close call by Romeo.
Here comes
Lost
Line.
there.
Here comes Line. Here comes the rest of the pack
Lost
here.
will stay out
Send
one
it.
more. A lot of others
Send
pit.
it again a little bit on pit road.
But if you're pitting early, you expect to pit again, obviously. It's just about how the final pit stop goes. They're setting it up to where they're able to get an advantage on the early stop and use it then with not as many laps left in the run, considering it's a short pit for the
Okay.
final.
Someone I'm
Ooh,
90.
close.
Ooh, he almost lost it.
It was very close.
He
Yoshi
saved it.
makes it in behind.
I'm watching
Romeo,
Spartan.
not Romeo.
I'm watching Spartan here because number one, he knows how to save fuel.
Spartan
But
is currently.
how much?
Yes. How much fuel can he save? We got 24 to go. He has to come down pit road this time.
He's pitting now.
Oh, he's loose.
Oh, got
It's a
very
loose
loose.
one.
He's okay. He's okay.
Into the
He's
wall.
okay. He's okay. Gets
Sean
down.
is staying out.
He gets down.
Sean is staying out. Sean should be your leader.
Sean is lead.
And he's staying on another lap.
TD is still at 3 laps of fuel, by the way.
Yes, that is crazy. Now, how much laps of fuel does Sean have? He's ahead of Didi, by the way.
TD is in second by a very good margin. I don't even know where this 43 is. I've cycled through
on the back.
everybody. Jesus Christ. There he is.
He should be good on fuel.
He's
He
still
saved
out.
a lot. Yeah, he's still out. This might cycle him to the lead. He has that big of a gap on D. Even if he has to save, how much? Considering how much we're seeing him saving right now, I mean,
Moss
he
gonna
could
take him.
beat Didi.
Didi is on 22 right now. He's going to pit on to 21. So Didi is okay
That
on fuel.
sandwich. Sean is coming down pit road as well. Sean is good on fuel.
Didi wrecked! Didi wrecked!
Didi wrecked!
I think a single car. He ghosted. So that is going to be his race. Single car wreck. He was good on fuel. Now we're
Does
looking
this
at
give the
Sean.
win to Sean?
If we stay green,
Sean
Sean's
should
got
win
this. But if we have a caution, this will go down to somebody else. And as we look,
Solvable.
Sean is still your current leader. As we should cycle to, I think, Iron Man or Lost. Where's Cowboys? Does something happen with the 8 and 13?
I don't know. 8 and 13 should be
Oh,
your leaders.
I wonder if they sped. Let me go to another in-car.
Oh, Iron Man is loose.
Sean's still in the pits. Oh my god, that. Your current leader is the 13 and 8. This is your leaders. What happened to Cowboys?
Oh, lost very slow. Oh, they're
Early
coming pit road
pits.
this time.
Early pits.
Very early. They're trying to minimize the damage done by pitting early. That cycles the lead to. Think that should be serving?
Yeah, the 48.
Line.
Not serving.
Line and
Nice.
Cowboys.
There he is. There they are. Okay. So, oh. Did the 8 and 13 two-tire and fuel to come around to do fuel and tires this time to get an extra boost on their second pit stop? If they did, that's actually really smart.
Well, are they teammates? They are.
Also, Impact is good on fuel. He is now making his stop.
Okay. I'm gonna go back over to Sean for Life's point of view. He is streaming tonight. He's on 18 laps of fuel currently. He currently sits in 9th. Just an
Yeah,
update for
just-
you guys.
We'll sit on Sean and keep an eye on that one. Sean is the one we're
currently
looking at with
sits-
the most fuel.
18 to go. He is right on the marker.
And
He has
saving.
to-
And still saving.
Yes, and still saving.
Has the most fuel, still saving. Again, goes green, it's the 43's race. But right now, it is between the 48 and 37 as they are the 1 and 2. It is yet to be a single car lead. He's always had pressure. This time, it's Cowboys in second again.
Yep, I was gonna say. The leaders have been always 2 or more cars. Just all night. It hasn't been like a single car pulling away from the field. 17 to go now. These races have come down to fuel saving. It is a skill.
I'm trying to see who's third.
Should
I
be.
don't think I see anyone out back. They're catching the 16 of Proxy, so he's not having a fun second
Ironman
half of this race.
just unlapped himself.
Savage
So
just
Ironman
went
is
pit
back in the
road.
lap.
Serving is in pit road. They're getting those second stops in.
Oh, I might get an ad if I keep clicking on Sean.
Loss is
Yeah,
right
Sean
behind
said-
Sean.
Ironman's right ahead of him, so they got their lap
Okay,
back
yeah, they're
on
still
Sean.
up.
The question is, can they actually? No, I don't know if it's possible. And Sean is not that bad on fuel right now. That's the problem with them. Unless a caution comes out, yeah, like you said, it's Sean's race to lose.
All right. Well, everyone's really spread out, so this is what as much as I'm going to be able to stay on is our 1 and 2. They're going
They're
to
spread
stay out as
out.
long as they can, I'd imagine, and do like a 2-tire fuel only at the end.
Well, Sean and Lost make some contact.
I didn't see any contact on stream there. Must have been a spectate thing.
Yep. They just tapped. They didn't really wreck. 14 to go.
So the 43 has moved up into 5th. Still 4 cars ahead of them that have to pit. There is no doubt they all have to pit.
They have to come down pit road.
Cowboys is not able to catch this 48. So lined, still maintaining a lead.
I will say, here's the thing. We saw, I think it was Didi lose it on older tires. It's not a guarantee on these cars that you can survive on older tires / fuel saving. That's the question. Can he last on older tires while also trying to maintain the gap between himself, Lost, and Ironman? Because now they've unlapped themselves already. What happened to Serving Cone? Oh wait, he got
serving
super
pit,
loose and pitted
serving
very
pit.
early.
Yeah. So we are 11 laps to go currently, coming to 10 to go as they roll through 3 and 4. So when they have to pit is a little bit questionable for me, as I know, once again, the 43 is good on fuel. I don't know who is our 3rd and 4th place cars. Oh, it looks like Fast Racer and Rowdy is 3rd and 4th.
Got you.
Fast Racer being 3rd.
Gotcha.
There he is, away from Rowdy. He's actually not far from the leaders. He's just behind the 16. The leaders are at the line. Yep, after the line.
So 9 to go now. Question is,
There's Rowdy.
what? We know they're not good on fuel, but are they going as long as they can, hoping a caution comes out?
Maybe, because that's the only way someone else is going to win this race.
Because there's no way they're fuel saving.
Oh, these two are definitely not. See how wide they get on this corner? Look at the 48. That is not fuel-saving line.
He's just trying to pull as big of a gap as he can, I'm guessing.
He is pushing every single lap, and they got it pit very soon.
See Savage right ahead of him. Eight to go. Coming to 7 to go. We see somebody coming down pit road. That's the 4 of Nick. That's the start as well.
So we're at 7 to go. 48 is still out on track. I think he's pitting now, or he was just very loose. No, they are pitting. Cowboys signal. I wonder if the 48 did as well. We'll see if the lead goes in. 37 goes in from 2nd. Leaves the 48 out. Makes it in good.
Where is
43 of Sean.
Move up into third. He took a position off of, I believe, Fast Racer. Yep, so just Cowboy and, yep, there's Fast Racer leaving pits. Oh, so Sean is in second place now, with the lead being the 48.
And the 48's in this time, guys.
Hey, there he is. Welcome back. So yeah, the 48 has to go in, relinquish that lead.
And that gives Sean.
There's the 48. Jesus Christ. I passed him. Oh well.
I will say,
Yep, 43 lead.
how does the strategy work out for the 8 and the 13? Where do they cycle out of this whole cycle?
I am unsure.
Well, he just lapped the 48. I'm pretty did he? Where's Sean? We're 5 to go. This race is final.
Yeah, no more caution. Sean's out here. The only way he loses this is if he's coasting
Is if
and
he
gets
wrecks.
past. Or wrecks, yeah. His tires are at 37 on the rights. He has plenty of tire.
Yeah, he has 6 to go on fuel, so he's good on fuel. Keep it straight. We'll say Spartan is there, but he has to pit.
Didi is staying with him, pushing him along. By the way, second place is Spartan. Half track back.
Yes.
Or sorry, half a straightaway back.
Remember, he's not good on fuel. He pitted earlier than them, so he's probably fuel saving as well.
All right,
3 to go
3
now.
to go right here.
Yep, we just repeated the
Laps
same
to
sentence.
go, and
Omega.
Looking at. Yeah.
He just showed the top 5.
Spartan is set for second place.
Sean, show the top 5 again, you nerd. 3 to go now. Sean trying to capture his first win in the series and also trying to prove Mets right. 2 to go at the line.
Mets got to pick in. This is Sean's race.
Yes.
Yoshi and Didi aren't passing him. They are sitting right here in line. No spots gained for them. Honestly, Sean's probably going to drop off the side and let them take a lap back at the end.
Yeah, the 11 car in the top 10. Just wants to get that lap back, get an opportunity for extra spots.
2 to go now. I'm going to white flag this time by Sean coming out of 4. Going to be white flag in there. I'm handed over to Camo and Kendrick.
I believe that
Whoever wants to call it.
is that white flag there.
Yes, this is white flag in there.
All right, no signs of the 3-car Spartan. Again, it is a full turn to second place. Sean with help from Didi, Yoshi serving in the background. He's going to coast off of 3 and 4 with plenty of fuel left. Barely a fuel light on. And will take a win in ODRL, Kentucky.
And he lets them get their lap in.
And not serving.
Yeah,
Spartan,
gonna
good
say.
second place run for the 3 car.
Spartan second.
Insolvable.
Insolvable, third place
I was gonna
currently.
say.
Currently, he's not there yet. It could change.
I was gonna say he was on the same fuel strategy as
Yeah,
Got
does
it.
get
Insolvable third.
Yep, I was gonna say he's on the same strategy as that group there. He pitted with Sean and
Roxy
them.
4th. Line to Cone 5th. Cowboys 6th.
Lost
Iron Man
an
gets by
Iron
loss
Man
last
at
second.
7th and 8th.
DD rounds out your top 10, and did Yoshi get another top 10?
I believe so.
Did Yoshi
DD
Yoshi
got
got
9th.
another 10. He got 10. He got 10.
And they were able to finish the lead lap, considering Sean let them by. So there was 8 cars on the lead lap there.
So who said at the beginning of the show that Sean was a pick to win tonight?
Mets. I remember I said some. Man. I picked him that one week at Atlanta, and then he didn't win. I didn't pick him this week, and then Mets picked him this week. So Mets got his pick. Good job, Mets. You won this week, little sucker. Alright, so Sean was able to get his first win. That's 4 different winners. So congrats to a new winner and a new lock-in now. So we have 4 lock-ins. There's Mets. You picked the right person this week, buddy. Congrats.
And to think, We talked about guys around that cut line entering in tonight. Sean was tied for
Fast lap goes
13th.
to Iron Man 786.
You like saying that, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you do. Well, what was What was going on in the VC? Entertain
What
us.
doesn't go on in the VC, you mean?
What doesn't go? Let me guess. Was it the normal people? Okay. Hit or miss? What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. Now I understand who we're talking about. Hello.
Shh. We missing one person? Who? Serving. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, looks like we have everybody in. Who was our fifth and fourth?
Uh, who was fifth?
Lined Cone was 5th.
Oh, is it lined? I thought.
Who
Oh,
said?
sorry. I thought it was serving.
Hey, sir. Hey, I think you got a top 10. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I think that deserves an
No,
interview
Serving
because you
got
fucked it
11. He
up.
was one spot short. One
Damn.
spot.
Bro, oh yeah, that man didn't give your lap back. What an asshole. Huh, Sean? Sean, what do you have to say? Alright, I'm joking. Alright, we're gonna try to get lined in here. You were running top 5 all night though, so you did have a good night. Alright. So we can get this interview started. So on to fifth place. Line, make sure to include your audio. Alright. So fifth place tonight, lined. You ran pretty well. You were leading with about, I think it was about 7 to go. You guys decided on, I think you guys had to pit based on your strategy. What were your thoughts on the fuel save? Do you think there's anything different you could have do? Were you just trying to pull up the gap as much as you can before you had to pit, or was there any like?
Oh, she cut out. What just happened? Did I cut out? I cut out. Okay, that's cool. Fuck. You fucking serious? You have to invite me. Are you serious right now? Why? Why does it do this? Are you serious? There we go. Still an invite only.
In the race, like lap 2, gave them a gap. I was able to cut that gap down, got back up to them, just couldn't do anything because they were, I don't know, they decided not to race, I guess, for the 20 laps that they were beside each other. They just didn't want to race each other. So I couldn't really get to them. Stage 2, same thing, really, on the restart. I got shuffled back,
Yes.
so I couldn't really do anything. I felt really good. Like I said, I felt like I could get up there and lead laps. It's just, I get shuffled back on these guys, and everybody's practically the same speed, really. And I had to wait because my car was really, really good on the long run, and I was really good on pit entry because I was killing it on pit entry most of the time. So I felt really good about that. Then this apparently, according to Jordan, that there is a suspicious caution that happened that caused this whole fuel saving. I promise that I didn't wreck intentionally. There's a wall glitch coming off a tube that'll spin your car, and that's what happened to me. The 95 got up in the wall. We were racing really hard, like 3 wide, 2 wide, coming off of 2, and I had nowhere to go. And then I hit that, and then I was in the back, and I was thinking, I never save. I'm a controller guy, so I just never do it. And I was like, well, it's pretty close, and I was practicing. I was able to get down the neutral really safely, so I was like, I'm going to try it. So I went down there. I knew I would have to save like 5, 6 laps of fuel, and I just went hard at it and was able to come home in top 5, salvaged what looked like to be a bad day for me.
Hey, overall, I mean, you salvaged the day, you got a top 5, you had a good car. I think you had one of the top 5 cars of the night, besides Sterlo, who also lagged out, sadly. But congrats on your top 5. Like I said earlier, you guys are heading to Bristol next week. What are your thoughts on that track?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. What did you say?
You guys are heading to Bristol next week. What are your thoughts on that type of track?
I remember I'm pretty good there. I've got some wins in this league there. I know last time we raced there, Line
Just don't mention
Cone, that
his
was his
name.
first race. And then Serving Cone, that was his first race, and they were both really good. So it should be fun. There's a lot of competition, and that track's going to bring out the best in everybody.
Yeah, definitely. It's a short track. Emotions can be flared. All right, congrats on your top 5 again. Okay, we're going to move on to third. So, a surprise. All right. And Solid, you there?
Yeah.
You were on the same strategy as, I think, your same strategy as Proxy and DD. You decided to pit. What were your strategy into the fuel saving? And, I mean, surprising. I mean, you're good at fuel saving. Remember Gateway last season? You finished second because of it. But what were you doing at the end there to fuel save? Were you using the clutch? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what you
I was
have.
popping it out of gear.
Okay, you do have.
I was just popping it out of the shift, using the shifter. I kind of got lucky and it paid off. I mean, no, using a $40 shifter, but get it correct. Anyways,
Damn.
anyways, I'm done. Thank you.
Hey, congrats on the top 5. We'll see you next week at Bristol and Soluble. Second top 5 of your
Yeah, second
career.
top 5
Also,
of Premier.
yep. All right, I'm gonna hand it over to Camo.
Oh, now that Hendrick's here, I'm gonna let him take over second place.
Hendrick, sorry, my guys.
I'll let you
Oh,
do
we're good?
Spartans.
All right.
Spartans. Yes.
Had to emphasize
Well,
it.
Through that.
I had my
No, I'm
audio
joking.
muted.
It's
All right.
Spartan.
We're here with our runner-up finisher tonight, aka the points leader entering today's race, Mr. Dark Spartan. Dark, make sure your audio is included.
I do believe it, but let me check real quick. Yeah, we're good.
Well, I will say this. One race that I can associate you being up towards the front end, at least in terms of past races, is with fuel mileage. Here we are again. You get second place. So I want to hear it from you. Do you think you could have done anything different there to change your spot from second to first at the end?
Before the last pit stop, I probably could have saved. Knowing that I could save that much, I would have saved a little bit more and ran it a little bit longer. That way I didn't have to slow down as much that last fuel run. Because I think ultimately that's what got me. I had a good car. We weren't there all night at all. We had like an eighth place in stage one and nothing in stage two. I think like 15th. Just weren't up there, and we had to just throw something at the wall. So we just started saving in that last fuel run and walked away with a second.
Well, you are the first driver in ODRL Premier this season to get to 3 top 3s this season. So I do want to ask you, how do you feel about your start to the season so far?
The start of the season, I'm honestly surprised with myself because the showing that I put out last season to now is 100% different. So I'm excited to where we're at and hope to carry on the momentum for the rest of the season and make it strong.
Well, the next 2 weeks we will be back in the 2022 cars in different tracks. Obviously, next weekend would be at Bristol, and then after that is Road America. So 2 different racetracks that we haven't really tried upon yet this season. So I do want to ask for you, do you think that you will be able to continue with your early season success at those 2 tracks?
Um, I'd like to think I'm okay at road courses, but there are definitely better people here than me. And Bristol is there's going to be, let's say, average 25 cars on track at Bristol at once. So it's going to be a toss-up on how it goes. So hoping for good, and we hope we end up in the front. But it's a short track; it could be anybody's game.
Did I lag out again? Nope, I'm still here. Just cut out.
Hey,
look,
you got really
that's
quiet.
weird. All right, well, there we go. Yeah,
You're really
not
quiet.
this time. Not this time.
Not
All right,
this
well,
time.
Before I let Camo interview our winner tonight, Mr. Sean for Life, do you have any special shout-outs that you want to give, Mr. Spartan?
Just want to give a shout out to that 43 car for getting that win because he helped me out last week to get me mine, and he really didn't challenge me too much. So I'm glad the next week following it, he got his checkered flag. So congrats to him, and thanks for Metro putting us on.
All right, congrats on the runner-up finish, Spartan. I wish you the best of luck for Bristol next week.
Thank you, sir.
Camo, back to you.
All right, now that I'm actually in the party and able to hear people,
Hey. Hello.
on to our race winner, the person who stole it tonight, the 43 of Sean. Weirdly enough, we didn't really see much of you around our top 5. I fully expected it.
Yeah, exactly.
Considering you were the pick from Metz, which is,
Mets.
again, a very solid pick. You normally go with the guys that know customs here in the 2020 cars to run at these tracks well. And, I mean, you were around, maybe not in the top 5, but around it, especially a top 10 runner. So just a, I guess, quiet night tonight, and cards fell into your favor to get the fuel run. Take us through your night and the challenge you had to get through and the lucky break here with this caution to make it that fuel race for you.
Yeah, I mean, the first 2 stages, I went with a slider 7, which I was just way too loose in traffic. I was dirt tracking it. Appreciate the World Outlaws experience that I have. That thing was
Seen you
way
race that.
too loose. That was probably the most embarrassing performance of my career, those first 2 stages. Just was really hard on myself, didn't really know what to do. Made some adjustments all night, really took a bunch of swings at it. We get close to the front, get dove underneath, get pushed to the back. And then when that caution came out, I'm like, all right, well, I had to pretty much throw up a Hail Mary there and then pretty much just stay at the back. I would clutch it early going into the corners. Like halfway down the back stretch, I would just clutch it and roll into the corners and just use the car's draft and turn my wheel a little harder to burn the right front so I wouldn't burn the right rear off. Shout out to Sunoco Racing Fuel. We had that on the hood tonight. Definitely needed every little bit of that. Not how I want to win it, but I had no choice running in 14th to 18th all night. That was just the only chance I had at winning, so I'm glad it worked out great.
Yeah, it's understandable. Sometimes you just got to do it because you're the one to
also
do
lets
it
you in.
and sets you in for the playoffs. Yeah, so you're it'll be a lot less stress. For as it runs too, because if you start missing some races, you're locked in. But now you can just focus on getting stages and possibly some more wins to try to get some playoff points and build for the second half of the season. So, with the win
That's what we're aiming
tonight,
for.
going into the next few races, do you have some confidence going into next week, knowing it's Bristol? There's a lot of short track guys here and a lot of tempers here at Kentucky, of all places, now going to put in a confined space.
Yeah, I mean, Bristol, I
That'd
mean,
be
I'll have
fun.
some practice. I run in a league Saturday night in the 22 cars, so that'll be good experience. Haven't run sliders there yet, so that'll be good practice for me to prepare for Monday next week. Road America, that's really what I'm looking forward to. I love my road courses. So looking forward to Road America for sure. If we can have a better couple of stages next Monday than I did tonight and get some stage points next week. That's really what I'm looking towards next week. Just trying to survive those short tracks because it's always a crapshoot, especially when you have this many cars and it's tough to pass in those cars. And there's a lot of fast guys. There's no slouches. So got to be on it. Got to be aggressive with the pit strategy all night long, and hopefully we'll come out with some good finishes over the next few weeks.
All right. Again, congrats on your win tonight.
Appreciate it. I know there's some people pissed off, man, but I really don't care, man. You got to win them how you can get them.
Yep.
I really don't care.
Yep, and that also means that
Haters
you're
gonna
the
hate.
fourth. You're the fourth different winner as well, Sean. Yep. Do you have any shoutouts?
No, I appreciate Brad for giving me the opportunity. He brought me in to try to get race wins, and I haven't performed up to those standards. So glad I was able to bring one home. Not the way I wanted to, but glad we were able to get the dub. Just looking forward to next week. Can't wait.
All right. All right. I guess on
Amen.
to our admins, if you want to add on to anything, because I know it was a pretty much caution-free race. I don't think we had a single caution. One caution.
We had one caution. Yes,
was the
remember
one-
they died.
It was the
They
one.
died. Hey, Mets
It was
died.
the one caution,
slipped.
and Metz was pinned up against the catch fence as the 48, I think, was
Yes.
lifted off the ground. But yeah, any extra thoughts in for you guys?
Very proud of the group. Very good race. One caution, as you said. Very proud. Kentucky is a tough track. Cane fuel mileage happens. I know people can bitch about it. I know people can be upset about it. It happens. Be better. That's all I can say. Anybody can do it. Besides that,
Kinda
very
does.
good race.
That taught you how to.
Wow. I
Besides
need you
that,
to tell me.
we'll talk more about it on Wednesday on the podcast.
Yep, and Mets, you won the picks this week. Congrats.
Did I? 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah. Damn it.
Wow,
I
hat
picked
trick.
Sterlo. He lagged out, bro. I would have won.
Okay, so that
Okay.
was the second Gen 6 race here in ODRL.
Yes.
That was Kentucky. Now we're on to Bristol for next week.
Bristol.
So
Short track.
we'll see how the tempers are after this week going into the confined
that's gonna be
space
fun.
of the Coliseum. So
Remember
we'll
last
see y'all
season?
we'll see y'all next week, and hopefully we don't see anybody kill somebody.
Hopefully not like last season.